Russia because I stopped the pipeline, the Russia pipeline. It's called Nord Stream 2. Nobody ever heard of Nord Stream 2. But, you know, it was just 2 years of this stuff. And actually putting our country in danger because you put your country in danger with another country. They made up a hoax. It was made up by Hillary and Adam Schiff and some of these people about Russia. And they did it actually as an excuse for her to lose the election.
Wow.
So they said, why did you lose? She was expected to win. She didn't win at all. Won all those states that people thought she was going to win. She didn't campaign hard enough. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. All I know is we'd have stadiums with 50, 70,000 people. She'd go and she'd have 150 people. And I used to say, why am I going to lose Michigan if I have 75,000 people and she has 100? Why am I going to lose? And I turned out to be right. We won states that hadn't been won by Republicans for decades. And it was an amazing thing. But getting along with these people is really, getting along with the foreign leaders, if you're smart, our country is safe. If you're stupid, and that's a problem. We have stupid people there now, and those people are very dangerous right now. Right now, you know, I'm hearing there's going to be an attack tonight by Iran of Israel. They're going to be attacked tonight. I'm telling you right now. I hear it just through the same waves. There's no top secret information or anything.
Right.
But I hear that Israel's going to be attacked tonight. If I were president, nobody would even be talking about that word because it wouldn't happen 100%. And it's so, but when you have Pelosi and when you have Schiff and you have all these people, I mean, when you have people like Schumer, you have all these people. These people are a danger to our country. And they get a guy like Biden in, he's just a vessel. He has no idea where the hell he is. He's their perfect vessel because he'll do anything that they want him to do.
Right.
So we really have dangerous people. They go after their political opponent, like me. I mean, me being especially. I mean, they've used law enforcement to go after me. They've come at me with everything. We just won the big case in Florida. You saw that. Mm-hmm. That was the big case. That was the biggest of the cases. And we won that conclusively. We had a brilliant and very fair judge. I mean, you know, if I have fair judges, I win every case. But they put you in cases where the judges are totally corrupt, where, like in New York, where the whole legal system is actually bringing down the state and bringing down the city because of corruption so bad. But we have to solve the problem from within. The problem on the outside, if you have somebody smart, is you can handle it easily, actually. But the problem from within, we have people that truly hate our country. We have to solve that problem.
I want to get this right with what I'm about to say because you had said something about crooked people, and you know I want to say, you know, I want to get this right. That's why I'm pulling out my phone. You know, the same DA, you know, Fani Willis.
Right, Fani Willis.
She treated you very unfairly.
She goes by the name of Fani, even though it's F-A-N-I. She wants it pronounced Fani. She's little French, French accent, and her lover, Wade, right?
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Wade.
Would you say she's very unfair?
Well, not only to me. There are many people. She wanted to indict a senator, a couple of senators, I understand, that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You know, there are many people, and this has taken place in Georgia. Georgia's phenomenal. Georgia's a great, I love the people of Georgia. I've done great with the people of Georgia.
Yeah.
Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina. But Georgia is so good, and she's destroying it, and the governor should do something about it because, look, these are innocent people. These are patriots. They complained about an unfair election.
Right.
And they want to put them in jail for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Hillary Clinton still complains. Stacey Abrams from Georgia constantly complains that she won the election. She said she won it twice. And she constantly complains about it. Nothing happens to her. We have 2 tiers of justice in our country. And, you know, they used that on me, and my numbers went up. And I think I'm the first one that can say that. The numbers don't go up when that happens.
No.
But they have with me because I have a platform like being with you today.
Of course.
I can talk about how unfair it is. It's terrible. You complain about an election, they want to put you in jail.
Right.
It's not even thinkable. But they've weaponized government. This is Biden. The people that surround him, and the beautiful, they have a desk, Resolute desk, it's incredible, in the Oval Office. The people that surround the Resolute desk, what they are is a real danger to our country. I will tell you that. I'm not even sure Biden has any idea what's going on.
Right.
He's perfect for them because they are running the country, and Biden doesn't have a clue. He just wants to go home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
He should have never been president.
1 second, I was just gonna switch this. So I know Fannie Willis has treated you very unfair. I have a friend who's currently being treated unfair by her. He's a rapper named Young Thug.
Yeah.
And I was just.
I heard that, actually.
Yeah, I just was wondering if there's a way that we can make sure he gets treated fair. That's all.
So I've heard about him, and I heard he's being treated very unfairly by her.
Yeah.
And I would tell her she's got to treat these patriots that are being all terrible. They're going after him. And I hear Young Thug is being treated. I heard the name.
Yeah.
I heard it from other people where they say he's being treated very unfairly.
Very unfair.
So he's got to be treated fairly.
Please.
He brought it up. Young Thug.
Thank you, Father. So let's see who we got next on the couple. We got a couple more people left.
Okay.
Got some, hopefully some good ones. Well,
So he was very good with me because when they were doing the Russia hoax, they said I did something with him on a phone call, and basically I congratulated him on his winning the presidency.
right.
And said some other things which turned out to be perfect, better than perfect. If he sees any corruption, please report it to the Attorney General of the United States, which we have an agreement with the country. We have actually a signed contract with them, a very important one, that because Ukraine has always been known as very corrupt. I don't know if you know that. It has been a very corrupt country. I think the people are great, but it's been very corrupt. And I said, if you find any corruption in the country, you should report it immediately to the Attorney General. I did say that. And it was a very good thing to say. It turned out I was 100% right in saying it. So they made up a phone call, but fortunately, the phone was essentially taped. The call was essentially taped. I didn't know this, but a lot of times when you're talking foreign leaders, they have taped, or they have. We had two professional, really great military stenographers. So every word. So when they said I did these things, I said, no, I didn't. And then I said, was that taped, or did they have the stenographers? The answer was yes. And they got all the way down the line to impeach me. They wanted to impeach me over this phone call, a single phone call. And I knew that I had them because I had the tape or the stenographers, everything perfect. The impeachment, and just before that, because I remember Nancy Pelosi was crazy, we can't impeach him. Look at what the phone call was. She saw the phone call.
Yeah.
And then they decided, well, let's do it anyway. Can you believe how bad these people are?
Horrible.
Let's do it anyway, because they had the phone call.
Yeah.
That's where Tim Scott, a great guy from a senator from South Carolina, he said, wait a minute, I've just read the phone call. That phone call was, he was the first one to speak up. Tim Scott of South Carolina. Then Republican senators spoke up, and they were great. I mean, there was great. Of course, the only one was Mitt Romney. Real stiff, and he couldn't get elected dog catcher right now. But and he actually voted. He actually only took a half a vote away, but everybody else voted for me, 100% unanimous with the Republicans, and it was fine. But what they did was they made up a call, and then when they found out that I had it essentially on tape, they looked really bad, and they had a decision to make. Do they pull it? And she said, no, we shouldn't be doing this, but let's go ahead with it anyway. I did nothing wrong. So you have to be careful. So let me just say about him. So when they called him and they asked him, did President Trump say anything that was inappropriate or wrong? He said, absolutely not. It was a very nice phone call. There was nothing unusual about it at all. And he could have grandstanded. He could have said, well, And he didn't say that. So I respect him. I think that I will be able to make a deal with him and Vladimir Putin very quickly.
That's great.
Even though it would have been a lot easier before this war started, and you wouldn't have 500,000 people, or maybe much more than that. I think you're going to find that the number of people dead is far greater than what they're saying. That's a really nasty thing going on over there. But I think I will be able to get him and Putin together, and we'll get it ended. It would have never started if I were president. We had no chance of starting. I knew Putin very well, know him very well, and it was the apple of his eye. Ukraine was the apple of his eye. He did love it. He did want it, but he knew he couldn't do it. He would not. He knew he could not do it. He would have never done it if I was president. And now when you look at all of the death and all of the destruction, even of their culture, because those cities are wiped to the ground. You know, most of the cities
Horrible.
outside of Kiev, most of those cities are wiped down to the ground. And it's so sad.
Talk, y'all. Woo!
You know, people think those buildings don't have people. They have a lot of people in those buildings that don't want to leave. And those buildings come down. They're big buildings, big, heavy buildings, and they come down. And the people are crushed. Instantly, they're crushed.
Horrible.
Missiles hit them. So I'll get it. But it could have been so, I mean, if the election weren't rigged, let me tell you something. If the election weren't rigged, we wouldn't have had Ukraine and Russia. We wouldn't have had the attack on Israel. And Israel would right now not be fighting. There would be no problem.
Man, Trump can talk, y'all. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I'm trying to figure all this out. I jumped on live real quick, but this man can talk, y'all. Let's go.
That don't have arms and legs and their faces wiped out. But none of that would have happened, and inflation wouldn't have happened because inflation was all started by their stupid energy policy.
Yeah.
These people are incompetent. And I tell you what, I worry about the next 5 months, even after the election. You know, they're there for 2 months after the election. I worry that bad things can happen in 5 months because
Wow.
these people that are there and they're running our country are grossly incompetent.
Gotcha. I wanted to touch base real quick on the inflation thing. So, you know I saw you when you went to go speak in Nashville.
Yeah.
So, you talked about crypto. You said that crypto can help with that. You know, you mentioned that's somewhat like gold. Do you think that, you know, when you get back in office, you would still fully support crypto? And, you know, I just saw that the U.S. government, ever since you spoke about it, they're selling crypto. They're selling it. So what would you do if you were in office with crypto?
It's something they shouldn't be doing because they should be trying to build it. So if we don't do it, China's doing it, other places are doing it, and they're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a very modern currency. It's a very modern form. And I know a lot of very good people that are really into that world and into that market. They're smart, they're good people, and they think it's going to be very beneficial. And remember this, though, it's very important. It's like AI. Do you love it? Do you not like it? If we don't do it, China's going to do it, or other people are going to do it.
Yeah.
And we can't be left behind. And crypto is right in that sphere. And it is a form of currency. And again, China's already doing it. But if we don't do it, they're going to do it. AI is something that's really at the top of the list.
Yeah.
And there are pros and cons to everything. But China is trying to do everything.
Yeah.
And we've got to beat them to the punch.
I would love to see you and Elon, you know, get together and talk about AI together. I think it's really, really important because, you know, Elon with what he's doing, and then obviously you guys could really come together and maybe try to find some solutions for AI because it is getting out of hand. You see a bunch of fake stuff. It's really getting crazy.
It's, you know, one thing about AI that's interesting is, and who would believe this, to really be at the top of it and to dominate, because China's very much into the artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Even the name is sort of a weird name because artificial intelligence sounds like, it's not really a very good name when you think about it. It's
No,
artificial.
it's not. Yeah.
It says like fake intelligence, right? But regardless, so you need massive amounts of electricity to be able to compete. Did you know that? Electricity.
Yeah.
And if you don't build twice the amount of electricity that the country currently has, now think of that number. You need more electricity than the country has for everything times 2. Now think. So nobody's going to be able to get that done but me. I'm the only one because you're going to have to build power plants at every plant. You're going to have a power plant for every plant. It's all electricity based. It's amazing. You need massive amounts of electricity. In the meantime, they built 8 chargers in the Middle West for cars because we shouldn't have, obviously, all electric. You know, they have this electric car mandate, and they don't go far. They cost a lot. They're going to be made in China. And under Biden, he wants everybody to drive an electric car. No more gas-propelled cars, no more hybrids, no more anything. Think of it, how crazy. And you can drive a car from here to Los Angeles on a tank of gas. Same thing with trucks. They want trucks to go electric. They'd have to make 6 stops to get to Los Angeles. With diesel, they don't have to make any stops, and they have left over. And the truck gets lighter as you go. You know, one of the problems with that is the weight. The weight of the batteries is so heavy. It's 2.5 times heavier than a truck without, you know, with diesel. And you would have to rebuild all of your bridges all throughout the country. And I asked, the trucking industry supports me because of this. I mean, they probably like me, but they support me because of this, because they're not going to have an industry. I said, when you explain that you're going to have to rebuild all of your bridges in the country, when you explain that to the government officials that come and harass you, don't they say, oh, I see, well, then it doesn't work. Just that one thing, it doesn't work. When you explain to them that you have to stop 6 times for 4 hours a stop, and you talk about a supply chain problem, right? But I said, when you explain that to people, just tell me, do they say, oh, then we can't really do it? Because, you know, it makes sense. We can't do it.
Of course, yeah.
It's all right. You could have a child go into a meeting, and within 1 minute or 2 minutes, they would convince you that it doesn't work. Maybe sometime, but I think it's essentially never going to work. In my opinion, it'll never work because you're always going to have a weight problem. You're always going to have, it's never going to be the same kind of a thing where you can drive for 2 days without stopping. It's just not going to happen that way. And I said, what do they say when you go in and explain this? They don't care. They say, we don't care. We want you to go electric. And one gentleman, the biggest guy in the business, he said to me, all my life I've been buying trucks. For 50 years I've been buying trucks. And every year they got better, bigger, stronger, more beautiful. Every year for 50 years they became more efficient, more fuel efficient, better pollution control, everything. And if they make us do that, we'll go back 50 years, more than that. He said a truck 50 years ago would have been better than what they're making us use right now. And I say, when you explain that, do they do anything? They sit there, they look, and they say, we don't care. That's our mandate. You have to go all electric. These people are going to destroy our country. We can't let them do it.
Horrible, horrible. Mr. President, I know you're very busy. It's already 2:15. How much time would you say we have? Because I do want to give you this last gift.
Well, let's go do the last gift.
Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
So far, I like the gift you gave me.
Yeah, well, you're going to like this other one, too. Hold on 1 second here. Whoops. I actually closed that out. Let me go full screen real quick.
And they're saying, right, what?
Go full screen on the OBS.
Tesla, let's go.
And then you should have the live view. Or the IRA.
You,
You kill it. You kill it.
It's great stuff. I don't know if I have enough time.
So this next gift is outside.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
You don't know how much.
Thank you very much.
Since day one.
Really, day one, huh?
Yes.
You love her.
She's your biggest fan.
Yep, day one right here, baby. Let's go. Day one, Trumper. Let's
Can
go.
I do that?
Yeah, of course.
Can I? Come
Somebody
on,
take
let's
a
go.
picture.
I'll take it. I got you guys.
You stay right there. We're going to take a good one.
I'll take a great one.
Thank you so much.
I got some good ones.
I think so, right?
No, she does.
Huh? I'll bet she does.
She's
Probably tougher than I am. Have a good time, everybody. See you tonight.
Yeah. So what's your good side? What do you like walking on? What side do you like walking on?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you look good from both sides. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at all. X, come on outside with the trucker. Come on? Yeah.
This will be
By the way,
interesting.
do you like my buddy Felix's shirt?
I love that.
Felix, by the way, Mr. Trump.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, you got the grills on.
I like that. Hey, I know. That's what I noticed. I noticed the grill.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, well, you could already see the gift.
Yeah, I can. Wow.
You can't miss it.
That's an Elon.
It is an Elon.
Wow.
Shout out to Mr.
That's
Musk.
beautiful. Hey, that is beautiful.
Am I going to close the door really quick? Just I want to show them the wrap. Sure. Check out this wrap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible.
Go to the front.
So you know what they did? AI. What Google did is they took, or they let it happen. See the Secret Service agents here?
Yeah.
They're angry in there. They put smiles on their face.
Right.
You heard about that?
Yeah, no.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, I know. But that's how easy it is to manipulate
It's
everything.
a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is. It's very scary. We need like a system where we can quickly fact check things and see if it's real and authentic.
Yeah, and right now they don't have that.
No, they don't.
That's the problem.
So I know we're not going to drive anywhere, but I was wondering if you wanted to like listen to like a song in here.
Let's go.
All right, cool. This is how you open it up.
It is incredible.
Yeah, it is. I'll get on the other side.
Different kind of a guy.
Okay, Adin, so
Oh, the stream went dark. But there's Trump, y'all getting in the test.
bottom left.
Bottom. This?
Yeah.
They're probably having difficulties. They're live streaming right now on Kick. 500,000 on the Kick stream. We'll keep an eye out till it comes on. Y'all, it was Trump and Adin Ross right now live streaming on Kick. I jumped on here.
It says timeout started.
Okay.
Let me just try this one more time.
Is it hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
Should be. Yeah, I think we're live. Let's see.
That's good.
We'll know in a second if we're live right now. Let me know if we got a live on the Q check. We good? We back? We good? Oh, we're good. All right.
Man, that's badass.
Now, this is cool.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I've never even seen you in a car before.
Wow. Not too many. that's good. Look at the playlist, huh?
This is your playlist.
It's a good, yeah.
Your team picked out.
Yeah.
You want to pick a song? Let's test out
Okay,
this
so
sound system.
let's try it. And you know, some of the artists I like better than others, but I like the other song better. So I only stuff.
Who's like your top 3 artists?
Well, we love Frank Sinatra, right?
Of course.
And you know, there's a couple that I really like, but I don't like the people, so I don't want to really mention their name. But look at this list as an example. So it's such a great list. Aren't the Beatles always good?
Come on, they're the best.
Rolling Stones are always good.
Choose one. Let's
Look at that.
You,
So
you
let's
go
do-
choose what you like to choose. You just swipe like this.
Oh yeah. That's fantastic, huh? How about, and we like the Beach Boys. We always like the Beach Boys.
We do like the Beach Boys.
Who doesn't like the Beach Boys? How about if we did the following? How about thinking that it's going to come back under proper management? How about California Dreaming?
Let's do it.
Good.
Here we go. Let's test this thing out.
And I got to cut it off. You know how you,
Right.
y'all, whoa.
All right, Elon. Let's see how good this system is.
It's a good looking
Ah,
system.
It is, right? All right. Now Spotify is glitching.
You may have.
Oh, hold on.
That's good.
This is nice.
Hell yeah.
He's unbelievable.
It's great. What do you think of the sound system? You like the sound
I
system?
think it's great. Now let's try the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
Let's do it. This is another good.
Crazy, y'all.
So nice.
God only knows.
Music back then just hit way better than now. Like, they're legends.
Honestly, it's better.
It is.
I may not always love you, but long as
Beach
there
Boys,
are
Beatles,
stars
come on.
above
Can't
you,
get better than that.
you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it.
Now you can't beat him, right?
You can't beat Elvis.
How does he get that?
He's a real
Wise men say
Shout out Trump, y'all.
only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Can I choose one? Yeah. This is all your playlist?
Shall I stay? Would it
Come on. You
be
can't go wrong with this,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Come on.
He-
MJ?
I know him so well.
You knew him well?
He's a very good guy. Very good guy. Michael Jackson. Most talented person.
Man, he could do everything. Performer, too.
The great ballet dancers couldn't learn the moonwalk like he does. They told me, they would say, We cannot do it.
He was just talented. Well, the system's great. But I do want to say one thing else. I want to say one thing. This is by far the best live stream I've ever done. I want to say thank you.
Awesome.
And I do want to say I do want to do a little victory dance with you. I want to step out the car, blast the music, and dance because I just had the best stream ever. You were right. You called it right before. What did you? You called me in the room and you said, "Watch, we're gonna have the most hits ever." Watch.
I think you will. And do you know what the hits are yet? Do you know? Have
No.
you been able to tell?
I want to.
When will you know?
We crashed multiple times.
I think you'll crash. Yeah.
I think
Whatever
we're gonna
it
see.
is.
I'm gonna get all the analytics, the real live view count, everything.
Well, you'll let me know, but I think you'll have the biggest show. You know, Nelk had by far their biggest show.
I know. And that was. I hated it when YouTube took them down.
So they had 7.5 million hits in like an hour, and then they were taken down. And I told them they'd be taken down.
And they still left it up.
They
Right?
were great. No, they left. But I said YouTube or whoever it was took them down.
Right.
And I said that would happen. And I said, so let me ask you, if that happens, are you going to fold? They said, nope. And they never did. But they were taken down. But they had 7.5 million in a very short period.
Wow, that's crazy. I just seen somebody said with all the pages, all the pages, all the people live rewatching us,
Right.
we hit over 1 million. We hit over 1 million live, which is amazing.
You're going to have a lot.
Yeah.
I hope you're going to break your record by a lot. And I think you will, for whatever reason. I mean, I won't get into that. But for whatever reason, people seem to like watching. I will say it's an honor to be with you, too.
Thank you.
You're a young guy that's got an amazing... Maybe someday you'll run for president.
I don't know about that. I'll leave it to Barron maybe one day.
Barron.
But I would love to help Barron, when it comes to, we need you back in office, man. Let's hit this dance.
How about this song by Elvis?
Elvis? Don't's a great song.
Oh, great, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
You know what Don't was?
What?
He had the greatest songs of people that left him. Don't leave him.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's sad. Hurt. The same. He had a sad little life going.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
But he was Elvis.
True. At the end of the day, he's Elvis.
We don't like that. He was great. Now, what a voice. Right? Don't you like that?
Great voice.
He's a great system.
Elon, you did good.
Elon, you're great. I don't know if you're saying this. You're really good.
I think Kamala Harris is in here. Do you want to say anything to her?
Sure.
I'm kidding. She's not really in here.
I don't mind. I'll speak
You'll
to
still let it go?
anybody you have to.
Let it fly.
She's got to save the country, but it's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to come close. That's great. Great to be with you.
It's great. It's great. I just want to,
What's a good one?
the YMCA, man. That's
Man, this is crazy, y'all. Like, I know I'm just live streaming. I got about 10 people. God bless y'all for watching. But, man, I'm here kicking back. I know I'm not with them, but I'm listening to them. I'm kicking back. This is, like, monumental. Trump is, like, so down to earth, y'all. Hate on him all you want. This dude is a cool old white dude. Let's go.
pretty good, huh? Where's the camera at?
Oh.
Hey, let's go!
I'll tell you about TikTok. Trump is going to keep TikTok going, whereas Biden and Paris have no idea what it means. And all it's going to do is be good for China the other way. It's no good. We're going to save TikTok. They want to destroy TikTok. So all of the people on TikTok, vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump. An amazing
Thank
stream.
you. Thank
W's
you.
in the chat.
Thank you, man.
Any last words? Live stream and the stream.
I just want to make sure you break your record. If you don't break your record, I'm disappointed. But I think you're going to
I think you broke it. Thank you, Mr. President. We can end that.
great honor.
And I think it's over. Yep, it's over. So let me get my final thoughts here. Move me up around here. Hey, what up? Hey, what's up, everybody? I just jumped on the live real quick. I was kicking back really. I had some issues with my truck, so I didn't go to work. And I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I knew that Adin Ross was, doing the stream, but I'm the worst with the time period, y'all. The Eastern, Central, whatever. And I remember yesterday I seen the flyer that I posted on my Facebook. It was like 1 o'clock, or it was something to that effect, right? It was like 1. I want to say Eastern or something. And I'm in Texas, so I got up. I mean, I didn't get up late, but I was behind. I dropped the ball, to be honest. But I got on here, and I kid you not, y'all, seeing Trump just speak to Adin Ross, like, man, this is shout out Jen from Convicted Hearts. Y'all follow that channel. She said it's a good look, man. That's what Trump just did today with Adin Ross was monumental. They're probably gonna hit 1 million plus streams. It was at 550 the whole time on Kick on Adin Ross's platform. I'm on Kick too. I stream there too myself when I get a chance. But hell of a look, and I kid you not, when he's in the car just jamming out California Dreams and Elvis and all this other stuff, it's pretty wild, y'all. You don't really see that kind of stuff from these celebrities. I would even say from especially the president, right? Crazy to see. And without being too weird, I felt a certain way, like, damn, this is like pretty badass, just to get there and see it, and to see Trump just being him. And you don't see that a lot, y'all, with these celebrities, like I said. So anyways, that was a stream with Adin Ross and Trump, y'all. Thanks for checking it out. I just jumped on here like last minute. I wanted to check it out myself, and I'm glad I did, because it was pretty awesome, to say the least. And with that, y'all, I'm out of here. Christ is Lord. Have a blessed day. We got more content coming your way. Later.